he gets better as the year goes on. He's actually, he's pitched competitively for us. It's real close to keeping us there. It may not have been, a lot of it got compounded by, Burley's the type of guy you don't want to get behind on because it really plays into his hand with the change-up and all the, he's not overpowering, but he makes a living out of getting people, taking advantage of their aggressiveness and getting behind like that. UB had a shot there getting through it 3-1 through 6, keep us engaged, but got away from us. But he's better than that.
In 3 games as an Oriole, he's 0-3. Obviously, a younger guy, you might be a little bit concerned about something like that, trying to do too much. But a guy like him, do you feel like he feels like the next win is around the corner? Pardon? Do you feel like with him, like the next win is around the corner for him, that he just looks at it that way?
Well, I hope so. I can't read his, he's been through, he had some challenges last year and came on real strong. So, you trust the person and the character, and, he's in good standing where that's concerned. He'll keep fighting. He'll work his way through it. He's very close to giving us, the 0-3 is not always indicative of how he's pitched. In some cases it is, some cases it's not.
So speaking of that, it seems like he's got a history of sort of being streaky. Do you buy into that there are pitchers who are, who are
Well, if they have an extended track record, it's like, I don't like hearing guys say, position players when they talk about early season history of not doing well and say my numbers will be at the end of the year. You lose me at hello. Yeah, he's not, I guarantee you, UB's not thinking that way. He's thinking, every opportunity. But I don't really think, to me, one of the big challenges for us is not being able to do more against Burley. We had some good at-bats off of them early, but like I said, once we got into that 6-run range, 6-1, the approach to him really falls right into his hand. So, Ubaldo's very close to getting us, like I said, 3-1, but close doesn't get it, right?
Yeah, but playing off what you just said, the first 2 innings, you guys were 0-for-6 with runners in scoring position.
But we had runners in scoring position.
Yeah.
There's 2 sides of that too. So.
But was that maybe what perhaps set the tone, and that you guys didn't take command over Burley and then?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you're ever. There's no secret what Burley's going to do. He's going to cut the ball in the inner half. He's going to he threw 3 changeups in a row about 4 different times today. What he's doing coming in, and we've had some success against him statistically, but we just weren't able to group anything together. We had a lot of, we've had a lot of balls the first part of the season that, very close to centering up and didn't quite get through them, and in some situations. And I tell you, they played a real good game defensively. I tip my hat to them. They were obviously playing deep in the outfield the way the ball was going to carry today. Infield's played real well too. But I take out of it, Adam Jones beats out a ground ball. Not many people of his stature beat out. Nick Markakis is involved in a rundown from right field on a relay throw. Those are things that I dwell on. That's why we keep approaching the game like that. Good things will happen.
Because Ubaldo's new to you guys. Knowing his track record, but also knowing that he maybe had some struggles early in the season. Do you say anything to him 3 starts into the season, or just let it go?
I always say something to him. Exactly what it is. Ed, I'm not sure, but I always check their temperature during the course of a day, and I will. I'll think about it, but he's got the right mentality. He's been through tough times before, but he wants it to end now. I guarantee you. But it's not. I understand what the numbers say, but you guys have seen it's very close to being some quality outings. But at this level and against this competition, close sometimes gets you in some trouble.
And using Mattis, was that just to get him in there, or was that a matter of necessity?
That's the same thing, kind of.
Just wondering if you're just trying to get him in there just to get.
Yeah, I was gonna try to get him into getting up and throw. He's been 3 or 4 days. Also wanted to see some right-hand hitters. I was trying to sneak another couple of hitters out of Stinson and stay away from Webb if I could, so we could be a little more loaded. You know, I think Tampa right now has got 3 left-hand hitters and a switch hitter in their roster, but Brian may not get a whole lot of work, but I did want to get him off the schneid, so to speak, and see if we can get Britton back tomorrow and we see how Brian feels tomorrow. That was a lot of unknown there, but there's only one way. You got to get back on the horse.